Responsible leaders and talented, ambitious policy teams will shape the future of the single market. The Hertie School of Governance in Berlin is helping to equip the next generation of leaders with a deep understanding of how markets, government and civil society work, as well as what it takes to make a difference. Iris Spitzer went to speak to faculty and alumni to find out why the school's approach is both enriching and unique.
On a recent evening in Berlin, three eminent Europeans shared the stage to discuss Europe's future. French President Emmanuel Macron, then a candidate, was joined by German Foreign Minister Sigmar Gabriel and the philosopher Jürgen Habermas. The event was hosted by the Hertie School of Governance. It was one of many high-level events the school puts on regularly, giving current and former students the chance to interact with thought leaders from around the world. Since it was founded in 2003, the school has awarded master's degrees to over 1,100 students from 80 countries.
Policymaking requires a well-informed, well-grounded specialist, so somebody who has also an ability to understand what the problem is, let's say, from an economic perspective, what are the legal implications, what are the political implications, what are the social implications. So you need people that have a more rounded view of the world, and at the same time they're capable of putting it into practice.
The Hertie School offers a Master of Public Policy as well as other advanced degrees. The school strives to produce open-minded, engaged, and entrepreneurial graduates who are on a path for leadership positions. Alumni are well positioned to enter either the public or private sector. I spoke to one recent graduate who now works at Google's Berlin office.
I went to the Hertie School knowing that I wanted to focus on tech policy. And during those 2 years, I really had a unique opportunity to delve into the tech policy ecosystem here. I think the fact that there are a few Hertie alums that have worked at Google definitely played a defining role in the credibility the Masters in Public Policy has within the company.
Ivana Ponjavic is a political scientist from Serbia with over 10 years' experience in public administration.
I worked in the cabinet of the head of Serbia's negotiating team for EU accession talks in Serbian government before joining a one-year full-time Executive Master of Administration program here at the Hertie School of Governance. I think this is really a place where theory is brought into the real world, and that's why I truly appreciate the curriculum, the overall program of our Executive Master studies here. I dived into several new topics for me, like economics, which is really important for political scientists in order to understand the world around us. Courses like smart decisions in government and business was really useful for me.
One of the key elements of the Hertie experience is the professional year, where students learn by doing in a real-world environment. Miguel Espinosa, a second-year MPP student from Mexico, recently completed his year working within the German government.
I got the opportunity to work in the Federal Ministry of Finance from Germany. It was definitely one of the best experiences that I've ever had. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and exposes you to a very competitive environment.
The Hertie School is in the heart of Berlin, a city with a pivotal role in defining Europe and the world in the 21st century. Students have hands-on opportunities to learn about concepts like operating within the European single market and the impact of the shifting political landscape. Against the energetic and innovative backdrop of Germany's capital, students are encouraged to cultivate an entrepreneurial approach. I spoke with one Hertie School alum who used those skills to create a Berlin-based startup that works with local governments around Europe to provide an online platform for civic engagement and consensus building among communities.
I found Berlin to be a great place of new opportunity, especially in the entrepreneurial field. And so I really was able to build things from the ground up here. I just found a really inviting place both in the Hertie School and in Berlin for me to start a new career in entrepreneurship and social entrepreneurship. So I was able to work with one of the political communication professors who really was able to kind of give some ideas and some background and some theory that then I was able to match up, that then months later I was applying these ideas to features we were building into software that then was getting used by cities.
Henrik Enderlein is a professor of political economy and serves as the school's vice president.
The skills future leaders in public policy need have changed at an incredible pace in the past decades. Teaching today is no longer just reading texts. What you need is an applied perspective. So we get practitioners in our classrooms who work with cases in order to make sure that what the students acquire here is not just the theory and then they learn on the job, but that we get them to get the skills for the jobs when they're still in the classroom.
In an ever-changing world, it's more important than ever that the next generation of leaders are equipped with a deeper understanding of European public policy and administration. The Hertie School's approach to that challenge can be summed up by its motto: understand today, shape tomorrow. Alumni leave the school with the chance to do that on some of the world's biggest stages.